going on, everybody? We're back to another Boxster repair video, and I know the last one was a little weird because I didn't really film us doing any kind of work, but this one it's an easier job, so I'll probably film a little bit more. I'm sorry for the freaking leaf blower, my neighbor's leaf blower in his yard. So today we're gonna be doing spark plugs. So I changed out the air oil separator last week, but it still had that little misfire, and you know, it bugs me. Well, I know it's not bad, but it annoys me. So I'm thinking plugs, and then, you know, hopefully they fix it. If not, then we're gonna have to start digging deeper into what's going on. So I'm gonna try to get you guys in here with me. And Porsche, being Porsche, they actually developed an access panel right there. You just take these two off. Oh my goodness, you can't see anything, can you guys? Let me see if I get a light for us somewhere. Just put this down so I can sit on this. Let me see where that light is. I had a little light. Let's see here. If I knew where I put it last time, it'd be great, but I don't. But we're definitely gonna need light because I can't see anything about it. Oh, duh. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me just take a quick seat. So, oh, probably should have shot in my face. So if you guys can kind of see better, there we go, there we go. Just gotta get you guys out of the sun. So there's one bolt right there and one right there, and then this panel comes off. So let me see if I can put you guys maybe like that. There we go. So I got my little 10mm, and we're gonna start undoing this and see what happens. So from what I have heard, this should be kind of a straightforward job. I mean, you know, when it comes to me doing anything, it's never a straightforward job, but hopefully this will be, so then I don't have to, you know, sit here all day and have the car be stuck in the garage. Because last week I thought that's what was gonna happen, was I was gonna get stuck in the garage because of the AOS, but then when Blago came over, he actually ended up helping me, so I appreciate his help. Oh God. Okay, that's not gonna be pretty. I gotta sweep. It's all the debris. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, now, oh, of course they are. People online said these were gonna be, oh my goodness, am I gonna have to go to the store again? So if you guys can see it, there's 1, 2, and number 3 over there. So looks like there's some unplugging to do. Doesn't look that bad, but yeah, let me go ahead and get in there a little bit more so I can actually kind of see what's going on. So the connector boot, just pull that up. Maybe not. Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so I have unplugged it. Now, those look like the other Star ones, but maybe I can take them off with a regular one. Let's see if Porsche felt like being nice this time. I doubt it, but man, that one looks like a pain in the butt with all that stuff connected to it. But let's see. Let me go find the tool, and actually let me try it with this right here. Try it with the little, I know this probably isn't gonna work, but hey, why not, right? Nah, it's actually too big, I think. These 8s, maybe. Oh my goodness, let me get them and I'll be back. Okay, so the 8mm did work. They are loose. Let's go ahead and undo them. Man, it's crazy how clean this motor is. 1. This is such a cool design though. Like, a lot of people have said it's kind of hard to do plugs on this thing, but hey man, Porsche designed it for you to work on it. Okay, there's coil number 1. It honestly looks kind of clean. It's not too bad. These are, I'm guessing, the OEMs. Yep, Berg Warner. All right, let me get my spark plug too, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I've used a extremely long extension, but it's getting undone. Well, underneath here, you've never seen the underside of a Boxster. Well, it looks like it's kind of flat, obviously, but yeah. So I actually, if you guys don't really how to jack it, I actually jacked it up from, like, probably one of the strongest parts is this subframe part. So yeah, that's where it's jacked from. And I got my thing there. It's not connected to, you know, the jack stand, but I'm just put it for protection. The jack, you know, I'm confident in my jack, but it doesn't hurt to have protection. So come on. Oh my goodness, my arm's getting tired. And it's out. Ooh. So that's number one. I mean, it looks okay. I think these are the original plugs. Huh. Or actually, no, because look, I still have to make a video on this, but this car has been serviced at Porsche of Beverly Hills its whole life by its second owner. So these may or may not be original, but I doubt it because it's probably been serviced at like 40,000 miles. So I believe on the Carfax it did say it had spark plugs in, but these are original bare. I'm going with NGK. I just prefer the NGK plugs. So yeah, let me actually go ahead and get those and I'll show you guys what they look like. A little packet and just push you guys down. So here it is. NGK. And there it is. Yep. Fresh plug. Wait. These might not be the right ones. Uh-oh. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I've confirmed. My dad, the expert mechanic when it comes to German cars, and he said they're the same. Just, you know, the tips are a little bit different, but the threads are the same and they're everything. And I mean, I bought these from FCP Euro, so these should work on this car as far as I know. So perfect. All right, guys, let's go ahead and throw this one in. I know some people like to take them all out and then put them all in. I would do that if it was on like the Mercedes or whatnot, but on this car I'm just gonna change each one. So all right, so I did go ahead and clean up the coil a little bit. I have some the electronic parts cleaner or whatever it is, the one you could buy at like O'Reilly's. It's the, you know, for like cleaning connections. So I sprayed it with some of that. I cleaned the rubber. I know it looks a little, but it's from my rag. But yeah, they look in pretty good condition. Usually when these go bad, they'll crack like around here, and that's how you know you gotta replace them. But this one, so far, I've only done one, but so far cylinder, you know, this cylinder seems pretty solid. So let's go ahead and move on to the next cylinder. Here's cylinder number 2. Again, the coil has no cracks. I just cleaned it. Looks great. It's time to throw it in. LS cylinder is gonna be kind of a pain. I can't really see how to access it, but we'll have to figure it out because it holds the oxygen sensors on it. Huh. Guess we'll have to see. All right, everybody. So I did get this cylinder out. This brake hose here, or whatever it is, it's some hose for oil. But you see, actually might be leaking a little bit. It's in the way of the. It's like right in front of the coil, in front of one of the bolts for the coil. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. You just got to play with it a little bit, and it comes out obviously. So there's the wires for the oxygen sensor. You just undo the one bolt right there, and you move them to the side, and it's actually pretty good. You know, honestly, you gotta applaud Porsche for kind of the way this car is, I guess, engineered or like designed, because they very easily could have made, you know, this whole part right here just solid, and, you know, charged. The only way you could do it is with like a special tool like some Volkswagens, but you know, they didn't. They made an access hole so it's easier for even, you know, like me, just in my own garage, my own, you know, just a basic tool set like right there, and I'm able to get it out. So yeah, let's go ahead and change it. All right, everybody, so this has a little bit more, it's a little harder just because it's not more, it's shoved more in there, but I just removed cylinder 3, and I think I might have found something. So this was wet. I kind of dried it off, and it smells like fuel. So, you know, I knew that it was going to be a problem. I mean, I knew one of these was going to be wet because it is misfiring. So I think I definitely have a vacuum leak. I don't think it's the spark plugs, but I have, you know, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna look around a little bit because I'm, you know, I'm not a professional mechanic, or I don't claim to know everything. But from what I do know, from the limited amount of knowledge I have, you know, whenever they smell like fuel, and when you have a wet spark plug, usually means that, you know, there's something, it's dumping more fuel in the cylinders than it should be. So cylinder 3 is definitely my problem. And I mean, I have yet to pull out 2 and 1, so maybe those also have issues. But for right now, you know, it does smell like fuel. It was fuel when I cleaned it off. So let's go ahead and see what the other ones look like. All right, everybody, that's cylinder 1, and man, is it a pain in the butt. As you guys can see, it's all the way in there. You see where my tool is sticking out? I already have the coil out, but you got to work through. Basically, I sort of undid this bottom panel down here, and I stuck my hand. You really can't, at that point you can't really see what you're doing, but yep, got it in there. I'm about to undo the spark plug and see it. Cylinder 2 spark plug wasn't wet. It just, hopefully it's just cylinder 3. Let's see what cylinder 1 looks like. I'll get back to it. All right, everybody, I finished up. That last one was kind of a pain in the butt, guys, the one I showed you, cylinder 1, but you know, I found the angle, so you know how it is. It's all about angles. So these are the old ones. This was cylinder 3, the one that was wet with the, I mean, they all smell like fuel, but that one smelled really, you know, really strong. So let me go ahead and get the keys and let's fire it up, see what happens. So took it off the jack and everything. Let me I should probably get my phone off there before that. Oh, as I said that, I almost threw it on the ground. Oh yeah. All right, foot on the brake, clutch. Let's wait for that to go down. Yeah. There we go. So those 3 lights, they're not warning lights. Don't worry about that. Those are all for trunk, you know, seatbelt and then parking brakes on. So seems to be running good. You know, the whole, we're gonna really find out once we you know, once the car gets driven. But honestly, it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, and I'm not revving it too much, you know. So all right, there we go.